Hello, and you're here with Anna. Now, today I'm going to do something that isn't really breakfast, lunch or dinner. It can be all three, which is why it's such a really good staple meal to have under your belt. It's also something really easy when your kids are getting to that age where they need to learn what to cook. It's a really easy thing to do. I know my brother was pretty much all he cooked for about 3 years, but he's very good at them now, and it's an omelette. Okay, so we've got our ingredients here. Again, it's only a few ingredients. We've got some eggs and milk. It's a 2-egg omelette, but you can do, if you want a very eggy omelette, you can do lots more. And I've got some seasoning, and just to add a little bit more of a flavour for me, I've got cheese, and all that's in here is some chopped up tomatoes, pepper and onion. And that obviously makes it a bit more savoury, but you can have it in the morning just on its own, a bit more plain for your breakfast. So we're going to start with our eggs. Oh, and I've got some shell in now, and I'm just going to show you a really easy way to get the shell out, because if you put your fingers in, it's just going to slip out. If you use the corner of the shell, see that? That one's still slipping away from me, but it pulls up much more easily than if you were just using your fingers. Okay, now I'm just going to add a very small bit of milk, pinch of salt, a bit more pepper. This is actually basically how you make scrambled eggs as well, but when you put it in the pan, we're going to let it sit. We're not going to move it around in the pan. That is how you would make scrambled eggs. So we're going to go over to the stove now to put this on. Okay, so what I've got here is just a pan with a bit of oil in so my mixture doesn't stick, and I'm just going to pour all of my mixture into the pan, and you really don't want to touch this. At most, you want to move it around like you do when you're doing a pancake, but you just want to let it settle a bit. It'll take about a minute, maybe 2, depending on how hot your pan is. Okay, so it's at this stage, so you can see it's still a little bit runny, but most of it has cooked off. We're going to put in, so I've got my bits of veg here. That's just my tomatoes, pepper and onions, as much or as little as you want. Put the whole thing in. Get some vegetables into your day, and a bit of cheese, because I love a bit of cheese on my omelette. And again, just go around and make sure it's not stuck. See, it's really cooking up there. Now, some people, if you're just making a plain omelette, you can turn it over at this point. What I like to do is, you can see it's really very close to being cooked. You want to make sure it's nearly cooked all the way around. So look for these shiny runny bits. Give the pan a tilt, and you can see that none of the mixture is running anymore. All I'm going to do, put it over like that. So keep cooking. I'll just let all the cheese melt in as well. Okay, so that is about ready. So I'm going to take that off the heat, and I'm going to take it over to my plate. Okay, so you've got your omelette here. And normally I would have put that right over, but I wanted to keep it open so you could see everything inside. That's a yummy steaming omelette, and that will fill you up, give you lots of energy. You've got your calcium in there, you've got your veg in there, you've got all your vitamins, and it'll keep you going for a good couple of hours. Okay, so that is your omelette. If you would like to leave any comments for me, or if you have any questions, please comment below, and please do subscribe to the channel above. So thank you very much and take care.